Look at you. Didn't I warn you? Didn't I tell you what would happen if you kept playing with yourself? And now look at you. A doll.
Hey! I am not a doll. I'm an action figure.
Yes, little did you all know, Popo apparently, it's just like SpongeBob, he reproduces by budding.
No, I said I reproduce through butt stuff.
Ah, I see. Yet again, I don't know what to talk about other than I guess we could, because it has officially been announced. And we are, you know, by the grace of Team 4-Star, we are Dragon Ball Z associated content creators.
Are we?
We could talk about Xenoverse 3.
I have not played any of the Xenoverse games.
You've not played any of those, but obviously you've watched Team 4-Star play Xenoverse 1 because you know the origins of Dumplin.
I do know. I mean, I understand the concept of the games. It seems all too easy for enemies to be like, run away, run away, run away, and the levels are too big, and I don't want to be chasing the bitch for 15 minutes, you know?
I can understand that.
Spotlight, catch me if you can. Watch me glitter like a galaxy. Every smile I bring to you. There's sparkle in my flow, untouchable, cause you know I'm the one. A rhythm here, the beat, cool looks, me voice so divine, jewel perfection. Is this for real? Open your mind. Hey! Feel the disharmony, I know. My new song's out, hope you like it.
Look alive! Another incident in New City. That's your cue to head out and take care of it.
All right, Brett. Ready? Oh, yeah!
It's a brand now, apparently. Oh, thank God. It's just a visor. His identity is hidden.
Good old Clark Kent theory.
Yeah, don't show the cheekbones and nobody will know it's you.
Hey, partner! The incident should be just up ahead. Careful, though. I might just steal the spotlight myself. Now, here comes the hero.
Oh God, who drugged me?
What?
Also, why am I a Cyclops?
Oh God, is this Roshi's place? Okay, no. Ooh, I thought I was getting the bad touch again.
That's gonna hurt tomorrow. Wow, you really caught me off guard. You okay?
You know he's gonna sue, right?
They already did the one I wanted them to see. I wanted them to see what we were seeing.
And for the most part, they did. It's not all of it.
Whatever.
It was centered on the screen, so they got the gist.
Hey, as long as they didn't get the jizz.
You get that on the onlyfans.com/popos-nonos.
But yeah, so I am excited, even though they did like the number one irritating thing for me with game trailers, which is the nondescript year release date.
I'm gonna let you know right now, what I've seen from this trailer is what I honestly expected from Dragon Ball as a whole. The series continuing, but the characters changing.
Oh yeah, and that was kind of what everyone expected. Was when it was originally announced as Year 1000, it was like, okay, so this is the new main character that's replacing Goku. And it seems like what they're going for Xenoverse 3, obviously you have your created character, which I'm assuming is the white-haired guy. And then you have Brett, that they named, which I'm guessing is a descendant of Goku, because it goes in line with Gohan, Pan, which is bread, and Brett, which is a derivative of bread in Japanese.
He does give off Son family vibes.
Yeah. So I wouldn't be surprised. My question is, this, from what I understand, this takes place 200 years in the future.
Okay.
Two things. How Piccolo's still up there aura farming?
Piccolo's immortal.
That's true.
Namekians live for hundreds of years, so...
It's true, but, and granted, we only saw his back, but I'm like, 200 years and the guy hasn't aged at all.
From what we saw.
It's true, he could turn around and have, you know, King Piccolo face, but... See, all King Piccolo really needed was a skincare routine.
Mm-hmm. Moisturize, my man.
That's the thing, you know, everybody says that Namekians are the black equivalent of Dragon Ball Z. I'm like, King Piccolo did not prove your point there, because, you know, black don't crack, and he definitely cracked.
Mm-hmm.
And also, please see Super Kami Guru.
Well, it's like, it's really, it's like the black don't crack, and then it's like, yeah, but it's kind of like Asian logic, like Asian women don't age, and then one day, just overnight, it all catches up to them.
Yeah, so I'm a beautiful, buxom young lady. Until she's about 67 years old, and then she'll wake up one day and have lost about 3 feet worth of height.
All that skin didn't go nowhere. It's there.
And she has a strange desire to do nothing but play mahjong and complain about her grandson not finding a wife. Mind you, she's never had children.
My grandson
no,
never
so
calls me. You don't have any kids. Why would you have a grandson?
Why my grandson no bring home wife? You don't have a son.
You don't have a daughter either. You don't have kids. You've never been married.
When you say grandson, do you mean the kitten that your cat had like 4 years ago? So for Xenoverse 3 though, I'm excited. I'm very excited that it is straight up Xenoverse 3. I was fully ready for it to be like, oh great, they're coming out with a whole new line of Dragon Ball games, age 1000, and then we'll get age 3000 or something later. Like, no, it being Xenoverse 3 is awesome. That tracks. I'm so beyond ready for the death of Xenoverse 2 because it just kept going. There's so much DLC.
They really expected it to be the last one, didn't they?
That's what it seemed like. But we got Xenoverse 3. I am curious. So the trailer, of course, raises some questions. I said 1, Piccolo. But 2, the blue-haired baddie that, you know, crashes into your house. Is that supposed to be Bola? Is it supposed to be Bulma?
Is it supposed to be a descendant? Why does she have a weird halo?
Why does she have a weird halo neck piece thing? If it's supposed to be either Bulma or Bola, in Bulma's case, what, did we finally break the rules and wish for immortality on the Dragon Balls?
She would.
If it's supposed to be Bola, okay, again, kind of similar question. Did we end up wishing for immortality on the Dragon Balls? Because she's
Well-
only half Saiyan.
Well, yeah, but then we don't know how long they live.
That is true, but regardless, she's only half Saiyan, and this takes place 200 years in the future. I will state, with it being 200 years in the future, unless it is through timeline shenanigans, which Xenoverse is of course known for, that's the whole point of it being Xenoverse, I do not want to see Goku or Vegeta or anybody, like, I don't want to see Gohan, I don't want to see Trunks, like, I want to see them, because obviously it's the series,
You just
but
don't
like,
want it to
it better
circle
strictly
around
be
them.
because, yeah, it better strictly be because of the, oh, you're traveling back in time to those events.
Only thanks to one Xenoverse game, Trunks has godhood
Yeah.
now. So God only knows what he's up to. But, you know, the Saiyan children do already exhibit some Saiyan biology in their growth as they stay small for a long time and then eventually just hit a massive growth spurt.
Yeah.
And, you know, they kept that. Maybe they kept the age thing.
Yeah, but then the question is, how old can Saiyans get? Because we don't know. Like, we don't know how old King Piccolo was when, or not King Piccolo, King Vegeta was when Planet Vegeta got kaboomed.
Let me see.
Quickly, to the Googlies.
That's what I'm doing. How old can Saiyans get?
It's probably going to have some kind. Oh, your capture got all weird. Oh, don't. You're blue. A da boo dee da boo da. A da boo dee boo da. God. Now you're pale. Your computer's trying to bring back Blue Popo. I mean,
It's on the
You did
computer. It looks fine up here.
you did rescue him from the SCP, so.
Yeah.
And then we never heard from him again.
Okay, they can exist in their peak physical prime until about 80.
Okay.
And then their aging continues. They can live up to about 120.
So, yeah, all of them should be dead. In theory. Now, granted, if we're going with the logic that seems to be in place of, like, what the logical progression is going to be storyline-wise, it seems like Vegeta is going to end up becoming a destroyer god, which I'm guessing at that point, well, it's godhood. You're immortal. At least aging-wise, you're immortal. Because
Yeah.
obviously there is the fear that Beerus can be killed. So, like, they
Yeah.
can die. They can still die in combat. They just don't die from aging or anything of that nature. And then, of course, the theory is that Goku's going to become his angel. My only issue with that is all of the angels are angels. Like, they're their own race.
Mm-hmm.
So Goku becoming one would be weird. But, you know, we'll see. We'll see where Xenoverse 3 goes with that. What I want to do is, and this is going to be very fun because you've never played the first two, but as we did with Pokemon, I kind of want to talk about what we think needs to happen and what we want to see happen with this game. I've played both. I played Xenoverse 1 and Xenoverse 2. Xenoverse 2 extensively more than Xenoverse 1.
Yeah.
Didn't end up buying all the DLC because I ain't made of money. Love you, Bandai Namco, but no.
It's too much.
How about you gift me some of those DLCs? I'll even play them on stream. But I will say the first one for me, as you know, there is the create a character. As you know, there are a select number of races to choose from. You can be human, Saiyan, Majin, Frieza's race, and Namekian. I would like to see that expanded a bit. Which it seems like it's going to. We might be getting a demon race that will be playable.
Okay.
Which would make sense, especially if they want to lean into the influence that Daima has had on the franchise, which they did. Like, the trailer opened with Akira Toriyama Presents, which rest in peace, Toriyama-san, but like literally all I could think is, he's dead!
He's not presenting shit.
If he's presenting it, I'm concerned.
It's like, alright, which one of you read from the weird looking book aloud?
Greetings, everyone. I'm dead. I hope you enjoy this game.
It's like, alright, everyone. This has been Casey Kasem, and for the last time, yes, I am dead. But until my wife buries the body, I'm bringing you the top 100.
Bring you the top 100. And coming in at number 1, and grab a bucket and a mop, we've got some wet ass pussy. I've been Casey Kasem.
It was Casey Kasem.
You know, I thank the Lord every day that he passed before he had to announce that was the number 1 song in the top 100.
And right now, the number 1 song in America is Wet Ass Pussy. Mr. Kasem?
Mr. Kasem just die on air? I've been Casey Kasem.
I was Casey Kasem.
But yeah, so regardless of that, the thing that I watched...
That's my one wish, is that when I die, I have this presence of mind to make my last sound to be bleh.
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 You die before me. I'm making your headstone. What's the epitaph?
B-L-E-U-G-H.
E-E-E-G-H.
Bleh.
Hold on, can we replay that? Bleh. Question
Bleh.
mark.
Bleh.
He died asking a question. Bleh.
Bleh. Bleh. No, then your head's not asked to read. Yes, bleh.
Bleh.
Bleh, I say.
Bleh. Bleh. Question mark. I put an asterisk to translate it. What the fuck?
Oh, okay. So, your hopes and wishes moving forward.
Yes, so first hope, as I was saying, is that we get some additional races. And I think that we will. I think that we may finally get, like, a demon race as playable to lend to the effect that Daima has had on the franchise. And the reason why I mentioned the Akira Toriyama Presents after saying that is Daima was supposedly the last thing that he worked on for Dragon Ball.
That's right.
That he had direct connection with. And if that's the case, saying that he presents Xenoverse 3, I would hope would bring some additional Daima into it. I'm really hoping, and I don't know how they would differentiate it necessarily from human, but I would like to see us get an android playable race.
Yeah.
And the differentiation would probably have to be in, like, playstyle, where, like, let's say, you know, humans can't absorb ki. They could, or something like that. They also did very clearly show until we get more confirmation on the game, I'm just going to continue to refer to them as they were in Xenoverse 1 and 2. We did see a time patroller that seems to be modeled after Gamma 1 and Gamma 2. Unless that was supposed to be... unless that was supposed to be Gamma 1.
Yeah.
And it could be, because that's one of the things, is the only characters that I would not be abject to seeing outside of time distortions would be like Gamma 1, Gamma 2, if for whatever reason Cell Max or Cell or any of the androids, and not 17 or 18 as you and I have discussed on TikTok before. They are not androids, they're cyborgs. They are still human, they just have cybernetic parts.
Which is why
no, that means they would not have the immortality of a regular robot. They would still die from old age. But I also will have to wonder, like, cool, Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, it's still 200 years in the future. Them's gonna be some outdated computers.
Mm-hmm.
But also, to be fair, the one that was talking that looks like Gamma 1 obviously works for Capsule Corporation.
Mm-hmm.
one would assume Capsule Corp would just keep them up to date. I guess that's my other curiosity, and obviously it'll be answered in the game, but in Xenoverse 1 and 2, it's not Capsule Corp. It's a completely detached entity. You are working for the Kai, the Grand Kai, Supreme Kai, the Supreme Kai of Time, as a time patroller. Like, your whole job is to...
It does seem like the organization, as they were, has become a bit more mainstream.
Well, and notice it also said that there was a disturbance in New City or something like that.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, so more of a police force than a time patrol, but it's still Xenoverse, which would lend to time patrol. So I'm wondering if like it starts off with you working as like a Capsule Corp police officer or whatever, and then it transitions to you becoming a time patroller. But I would like, as I was saying though, I'd like to see an android race. We already have a Majin race. We already have Namekian, Frieza, human, Saiyan.
Sorry, lamp leg.
Oh, no worries. Everything good?
Yeah, Hugo's making another comeback in another video.
Oh, you're going to have to shave again.
I don't know. I didn't have to the last time.
Oh, I see.
I don't know if you saw that.
That's true. That is true. You didn't have to the last time, but
yeah, because I was Hugo was trapped inside of a basement.
But yes. So my only thing is I can't think of what other races other than Demon. Which, if they do Demon, or not if they do Demon. So Demon, Android. The only other thing I can think of would be like Kai. But the thing is, Kai is Demon, technically.
Yeah.
At least by time logic.
They all have like their own names. Like, they're not all just demons. They have like distinctions.
Yeah. But I also don't want to see them go like balls to the wall and give too many player choices for race where it's like,
yeah, the differentiating.
oh, you're playing as a Dragon Clan Namekian. Oh, you're playing as a dragon, and
you can't. It's like, well, when can we get to play as an angel race, motherfucker? Read the Moro arc, and then you can figure out why you're not allowed to play as an angel race.
Exactly.
The minute you whip out that staff and you get involved, bye.
Okay, bye.
You say you fade from existence. Okay, bye.
Why can't we play as Beerus's race? Have you, other than him and Champa, have you seen anyone else of their race?
I want to play as a purple Pussalon.
I want to play as whatever race Dispo is.
It's like, what
bunny people.
It's like, what even is Beerus?
Shaved pussy.
Okay, I know we all called that one guy, we called Batama fucking Weenie the Pooh because he looked like it. I did not need to know that Beerus was a Heffalump.
Apparently. More like a Heffel hump. Oh.
I'd fuck it.
I'd fuck it. I'd fuck it. We know, Roshi.
Look at it. It's one giant pussy. Why wouldn't I?
We know, Roshi.
It's purple, but it just matches the color of my pussy.
Well, hello there, hero. My name is Master Roshi, but you can call me Uncle Touchy. I'd rather not.
Hello there, hero. My name is Master Roshi. There are posters of you.
There are posters. Oh, God. Goku warned me about you. Goku's been dead for like 40 years. I'm aware he came back from the dead to warn me about you.
Goku's been dead for like 40 years. Yeah, he's also been dead like 6 times. The man knows how to reach you from beyond. And he says, you know how to reach me from several rooms away.
Also, he asks, why aren't you dead?
Why haven't you died? You're still feeding on the hopes and dreams of the young?
No, I just smoke a lot of pot.
That's really an oversimplification to what it is. I don't think it is.
I don't think
I saw the Tournament of Power, bitch.
all I can think of with the fact that his extremely prolonged life is because of a special herb. All I can think of is that one episode of Futurama.
It's like
good news, everyone! I've ran out of my good news herbal cream.
No, it's like this one day, Goku's just riding on the cloud, you know, riding on Nimbus, just a little bit of a nostalgia trip, and he flies past Mr. Roshi's house, and he goes, I wonder what the old man's up to, and just from the inside, you just hear the muffled, I was gonna go to work, but then I got high. Ooh, Turtle, where's my pipe? But then I got high.
You know, he always talks to that turtle like it's going to talk back. It never does.
It never did.
And that's how high Roshi was all the time. Also, Poir. Yeah, Poir was just a regular cat.
Yeah. Dinosaurs?
Oolong didn't
we
even...
were all in that good shit.
Oolong didn't even exist.
He was just a bag of pork rinds.
By the way, breaking from anything and everything DBZ, but talking about Oolong brought me to Pig, which reminded me, I have something to tell you, because you grew up in Texas, which means that you didn't have to deal with Washington State or Oregon State history. So I'm with a kid in a social studies class.
Okay.
As a para, I'm helping a sped student who is in a social studies class.
Okay.
It's 8th grade, and they're learning about the westward expansion. So we talked about the annexation of Texas, and by the way, very weird that every Texan like is all about remember the Alamo. We got our ass handed to us at the Alamo. I don't want to remember the Alamo. Fucking California, and then we talk about Oregon. Did you know that America and Great Britain almost went to war over a pig?
Some pig.
Apparently, on a small island, because what was decided back when America became America, it was decided between the colonies and Great Britain that we would divide the American territories and Canada along the 49th parallel. Well, the problem with doing that is there's some islands that kind of like awkwardly sit smack dab in the middle of the 49th parallel. So it was like, well, who the fuck owns them? And it was decided, divide the island down the middle. So half of the island was owned by America and half of it was owned by Great Britain. Well, a pig from the Great British side of the island got, went on a little walkabout and walked over to the American side and decided to eat some potatoes in a farmer's field. And said farmer shot pig dead, as one would. Owner of said pig was very distraught and angered and wanted compensation. So the farmer that shot the pig was like, well, I'll pay you $10. And he's like, no, this pig was special to me. It should be $100. And the farmer was like, fuck you. I'm not paying you $100 for a goddamn pig.
Jesus Christ, were you fucking it?
That pig was like a pig to me. That goat doesn't love you. But yeah, so they got into it and they started, basically almost going to war as farmers. Well, Colombia sends up some ships and an American general sends some ships over, and the president and the prime minister both have no fucking idea this is going on. They're about to have a scale war of like 4,000 troops on this island. And the prime minister and the president know fuck all nothing. So it ends up getting to the point of Great Britain says to attack, and one of the generals on the ship from Colombia goes, no, I'm not sending people to die over a fucking pig. And then it gets to the prime minister and the president, and they're like, no, we're not going to war because of a fucking pig. So yeah, apparently America and Great Britain almost went to war over a pig. And this history lesson brought to you by ADHD and autism connections of one word. Oolong is a pig. Pig. The pig war. I gotta tell Popo about the pig war.
No, my Schweinstoppel.
My Schweinstoppel.
What are you gonna wish for, Oolong? Vengeance.
Vengeance.
What? Panties. Gonna wish for panties.
No. What was that? I said vengeance. Oolong, you're scaring me. Good.
You should be.
You ever heard of a wild hog?
Fucking, it's like the changes they made from the OG where he wishes for the panties of a hot babe, and in the English dub, it's the world's most comfortable pair of panties.
Yep.
Because in the OG, it's implied those are bonus.
Hey, where'd they go?
Wouldn't be the first time.
I mean, freaking Goku.
But then again, she didn't have to try to convince Roshi by flashing him.
It's true. It do be true. But in regard to back on topic of Xenoverse 3, which, you know, we were at least tangentially talking about Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
So yeah, the additional races, something I can confirm we are getting, which is something I wanted, and I kind of felt it needed in the new generation of gaming. We're finally getting actual, like, individualized Super Saiyan.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
So if you choose to play a Saiyan, your hairstyle will actually go Super Saiyan instead of it just being like, oh yeah, here's spiky blonde hair.
No, yeah, the generic ass Super Saiyan that everybody had.
Yeah, exactly. They're apparently not doing that. We are getting actual, like, customized Super Saiyan,
Nice.
which is awesome, and I felt necessary because, yes, Goku and Vegeta looks incredibly similar in Super Saiyan because, well, they are Toriyama male Saiyans. Like,
Yeah.
but Trunks, with the long hair, did have a distinctly different Super Saiyan style.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we have had custom Super Saiyans to the extent that, like, Trunks having the different hairstyle is what triggered people going, man, if Nappa had stayed around, what would he have looked like in Super Saiyan? Would his beard have gone golden, or
yeah, Gohan had a unique style.
Gohan had a unique style? The big one that everyone wants to know, and I still want to know as well, is what would a Super Saiyan 3 Raditz have looked like?
Hair for days.
That's the only thing I can think of is, like, he already had his hair is the Goku Super Saiyan 3 hair. They literally took Raditz's hair and put it on Goku.
Yeah.
And then turned it gold. So I'm like, okay, what would they, I almost wonder if Toriyama would have went the ballsy opposite route and had Raditz lose his hair going Super Saiyan 3. Look at my glorious power. Did you just go Super Saiyan alopecia? I don't know what that is.
Oh god, I'm gonna get us in so much trouble for this. He's gone the legendary Super Jada.
Super Jada. Oh god, Will Smith's gonna break through your door.
I ain't give a fuck. Will Smith's my size. He gonna eat him for more than he bargained for.
Keep my wife's name out your...
I keep your wife's name out my mouth, but you're gonna have to take some of mine and yours.
Homie, did you think you were... Did you seem to forget that you're not actually Hancock?
Yeah.
Bitch, I am Legend, and I am Popo.
And I am Popo. Speaking of Hancock.
Fucking throw him out of your house, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air style, but buy his family jewels. He went Super Saiyan Jada. The legendary Super Jada. But yeah, so, I do want to see, granted we've only gotten... I mean, if we go with GT, we've gotten Goku and Vegeta. But if we go with Daima, we've only gotten Goku going it. But I do want to see the Saiyan created characters be able to go Super Saiyan 4.
God damn it! Now I'm thinking next time I see somebody post a picture of Vegeta without his hairdo, I'm gonna tag it Vegeta Pickett Smith.
Vegeta Pickett Smith. Gonna get in so much trouble. But I'm here for it. But I'm fucking here for it. Vegeta. It's okay. I know it's because I said the alopecia line, and that's what got you thinking it. No, all I can think of is put Vin Diesel, but in Saiyan armor. Vegeta Diesel. Vajezel. Though, I mean, granted, he's not
that sounds like they let Snoop Dogg name a DBZ character.
This is the legendary Super Saiyan Vajezel.
This is the legendary Vajezel.
The legendary Vajezel. Galaxies on my nasal. No, but I will say, live action wise, he's not quite wide enough, but if he were to grow out a goatee, I could see Vin Diesel as live action Nappa.
Yeah.
It would work.
I mean, there was already that one edit that had The Rock and Kevin Hart playing Nappa and Vegeta respectively.
No. No.
Tom Cruise was going to be Goku.
I quit. I'm out.
Yeah, right.
And I'm out.
It's like, question, isn't Goku supposed to be taller than Vegeta? It just cuts to them standing there and like Goku's on a crate.
Jumping up and down on the crate too. I love Chi-Chi.
Not me derailing the conversation intentionally because I've never played a Xenoverse game.
Oh God, who would Oprah be? Who would be Oprah? Not who would Oprah be, who would be Oprah?
Super Kami Guru.
You gotta wish. You gotta wish.
You get a power up. Everybody check your chairs. You got power ups. How much sleep did you get? How much sleep did you get last night?
Enough.
Oh yeah, okay. My answer was gonna be no.
No. I do have to make sure I clarify something here for all of our lovely viewers, all the heroes that tune in here on Patreon or on the YouTube.
I'm always like
we are completely sober when recording this. I need to assure you of that. I do not partake in anything, and Popo only really drinks, which generally would not result in these kind of conversations. No. You would assume we were smoking the strange Namekian lettuce. I promise you, we were not.
No. I don't even have any alcohol in the house right now, so
you gotta save up for gotta make yourself want it for when you get to the gathering for that mead.
Oh yeah, no. So here's the thing. Talking about that, I've already come to the epiphany that the only time I'm probably going to be able to sit down and play Magic the Gathering is going to be during the Nerd Prom. Which, I was like, I'm going to go hang out with my friends and play Magic the Gathering while everyone else is dancing like a bunch of posers. They're not real nerds. Nerds don't dance.
I'm gonna go play. Everybody else is at prom. I'm gonna go play Magic the Gathering. Oh God, it's just like high school.
He's like, that's exactly what I'm saying. Nerds don't go to dances. They don't go to prom. They play card games in the parking lot with their friends.
Play your last pathetic card, Yugi. I need to go cut a rug.
My grandfather's deck has no pathetic cards.
But it does have.
But it does have some straight up bullshit.
I played Dark Magician with a gat.
Dark Magician. Wait, Dark Magician with a what? Dark Magician with a gat. Bust a cap in his ass. Ah! The hell, I thought these were holograms. Why did that penetrate?
It's the only penetration you're going to be getting tonight, Kaiba. And suddenly we went from Dragon Ball to Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh, it's all connected.
What even is this podcast?
We don't fucking know, dude.
Okay, question for you as someone who's never played a Xenoverse game, though.
Yay.
Because, mind you, I will buy you Xenoverse 3 when it comes out.
Okay.
In theory, considering it's 2027, hopefully the podcast will have taken off and we can go ahead and, maybe use some podcast money for it. It can be a tax write-off for me because it's a business expense.
Of course it is.
Mr. Seitzma, why did you submit Steam receipts as business expenses? Do you know what I do as a business? Twitch.tv/Derek_is_Kami. Enjoy.
Oh,
Hello, all you guys, gals, non-binary pals, and IRS agents who made the climb atop the lookout.
I knew you were coming. But yes, the question you have for me.
What do you want to see out of a Dragon Ball game that, to give you the premise, obviously Xenoverse 1 and 2, the main thing, you're playing as a creative character. You are a member of Time Patrol, and the whole thing is that there are these anomalies that are popping up in the Dragon Ball timeline that you have to go and handle. They are from as little, and it seems weird to call this little, but from as little as Raditz elbows Goku and gets out of the full Nelson, so Goku ends up getting shot with the special beam cannon, but Raditz lives, to as severe as fucking Goku never comes back from Yard Rats.
Okay.
Like, there's a wide variety of different anomalies that are happening. You come to find out it's being caused by basically like a princess of the demon world in Mira. And it just kind of goes from there. Xenoverse 2 started out the same way with Mira again, with a basically brainwashed Bardock working with her as the Masked Saiyan. Sorry for spoilers. Also, spoilers for a game that's been out for fucking ever. So anybody that's watching is like, oh man, this was a spoiler for... Go fuck yourself.
You had time.
You had time. But then they went a step further and introduced this like weird scientist that is just doing weird stuff like different time experiments and whatnot. Okay. And that's Fu. So like it got weird when they started getting into more of the DLC. But in general, the whole thing is you play as your own creative character. You pick a race and you are the hero of the story because you're going and writing the timelines. You fight alongside some of the great heroes or villains of Dragon Ball, and yeah. So that's the general premise of what a Xenoverse game is. What Xenoverse 3 is going to be, I don't know, because as we mentioned, from the trailer, it looks weird. You don't seem to be in Time Patrol. You seem to be working for Capsule Corp that is apparently deploying like a private police force. So I'm not sure what Xenoverse 3's story is going to inherently be, but regardless of the story, what do you want to see out of a create a character Dragon Ball game?
Sliders. Only going off of like what I've seen from like clips and stuff is that there doesn't seem to be a whole lot outside of like what your character looks like in the face, but there doesn't seem to be a whole lot of options as to their build.
So in Xenoverse 1 and 2, you could be scrawny, you could be bulky, like, so there, I don't necessarily know that there was slider. I mean,
well, that's what I mean, like sliders is like, because like, what if you want to build like, what if you want to build a Popeye character?
Yeah, always, has skipped leg day for years, but has biceps for days.
No, just like, it's got like a real, like, just like real slender midsection and upper arms, massive forearms.
I mean, I could see that being fun. Because because if I remember correctly, they had the traditional like triangle thing where it was like, oh well, you're halfway between skinny and muscular, or skinny and fat, and you know, like, oh, on this side you got skinny and muscular. So like, it was the traditional triangle, if I remember correctly. Again, I have not made a new character in Xenoverse 2 in years at this point. I've played Xenoverse 2, but I have not made a new character in years. So I can agree with that, though. I think that the ability to actually better customize your character would be interesting.
Because
my only reason I could see them not doing it is because of the, you know, the traditional Toriyama art style. But like,
yeah, but you know,
I would also like to state Toriyama is not the one doing this. If it's going to be anybody, because as we mentioned at the beginning of all this, rest in peace, Toriyama-san.
It's like,
if anything, it's got to be Toyotaro.
Half the fun of these games is that you eventually get to make something cursed.
This is true.
So
I want to make Vegeta with a badonkadonk.
Oh, you made an exact replica of Vegeta, but he's pregnant? Yes. And it's my headcanon that it is Goku's.
Oh god, why is Goku all caked up? My Xenoverse.
No, that's not Goku, that's Kakarot.
Cake. Hey Dende, what are you playing? Xenoverse 3.
Xenoverse 3.
What do you mean? Oh my god, is that Gohan with the cake?
Nah, his name's Gohan. I'm not turning him around until you leave.
Gohan.
That's for me.
You are a strange disturbing little man.
You're a strange little pickle, Dende.
You are a strange little cucumber. Alright, well, bye, little green. I will kill you.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God.
Is that Winnie the Pooh as a Futanari?
God damn it. I knew it was coming. Yeah, no, we talked. I know that comment you left on my video about the lore. You didn't even touch on what happened to Dende. I was like, that's not even all the lore. Like,
Nope. We have established so much lore in the
I came
Blancoverse.
I came home and took a fucking nap, dude. Just like, I'm still tired.
I feel that.
I had to get up and take my son to therapy.
We're adults.
Well, I get the. It's not like oh, I'm so tired because I'm getting older. No, it's not the case. If fucking Cameron would go to bed and stay in bed and stop waking everybody up in the middle of the night.
He just doesn't want to miss anything.
There's nothing to miss. It's nighttime. The cows
yeah?
stop tap dancing at 11.
Yeah, how am I supposed to know that until I've lived through it, Dad?
Trust me, I've lived through it. It's boring as shit.
How am I supposed to learn about life if you won't let me watch The Good Wife? The Good Wife airs at 9!
What was that thing about, I saw this clip, like some kind of thing about, Gordon Ramsay on cocaine. I guess he was supposed to be talking about cocaine. It's like, okay, so is he discussing cocaine? As in he used to be on cocaine? Or are we about to binge watch Hell's Kitchen? Which one is it?
The answer, yes.
Yes.
What are you? An idiot sandwich chef. There's so much oil on this plate the Americans trying to invade. Where's the lamb sauce?
Where's the lamb sauce?
Have you seen the one? It's from Slice. I believe it's called Slice of Allen.
Oh yeah, where he's like, "What are you?" And then Chef Don, "What are you?" A demon.
A demon. Get out of here, you donkey!
Get out of here, you donkey! Get the lamb sauce.
Thank you, my dear. Thank you, my darling. Fuck off, you donkey!
Turn in your jacket. No.
Put in your jacket and fuck off. Yes, sure.
Fucking love Slice of Balance.
I love Slice of Balance. So, what is it you wanted? A kiss. The devil's kiss.
To be fair. Now, just hearing that for the first time, didn't know what it was, seeing what it was, no, I get it.
Stephanie Vaquer.
I get it. You remember Rumble Roses?
Yes,
That was a weird fucking game.
it was. You remember Dead or Alive?
Yeah.
You remember Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball?
I was about to say, didn't it just turn into a volleyball simulator after a while?
Yes. Why? Because jiggle physics.
How old are you? 99.
She achieved flight by doing the torso spinning thing. Yeah, I've heard of helicopter dick, but helicopter tits?
You know, when she comes back down, I might not want to be standing here. It's so strange, I can't seem to look away. Oh, man. Yeah, I don't have too many wants from this because I don't know what I should expect and what would leave me wanting.
Well, let's go ahead and do this. So, obviously, the original, Xenoverse 1 and 2, it's got a pretty big roster. It brings in all of the main characters, and at least in 2, it brings in a plethora of the, tertiary... You can play as fucking Apul.
Okay.
To give you an idea, you can play as fucking Apul.
I don't know why you would, but okay.
So, with that in mind, though, what do you want to see from the roster? Because I'm also running with, I get it, it's Xenoverse versus there was Sparking Zero, which is more of the Budokai Tenkaichi series. But Sparking Zero has such a huge roster, and still I feel like there were things left off.
Yeah. Well, that was the same for all of the Budokai Tenkaichi 3. There was that same thing. There's a huge, massive fucking roster.
Mm-hmm. So I think let's just both go with what we want to see from the roster. I, of course, do not want to see it smaller than Xenoverse 2. I would like to see some of the what-if characters actually be playable. I would love to be able to have Tiensha or Gokuel.
I was about to say Gokuel.
And honestly, going even further than that, some of the fan what ifs, because we've had, what if Goku was able to give Gohan the Potaro earring? I still don't
Gohaku.
Still don't know what we would call it, but
Gohaku. That's what I always called it.
But yeah, so we have that. Obviously, the thought of, well, what about with that? What about Vegeta and Future Trunks? And we did get answers to those, but in a very chibi. What?
I said Vegeta, Vajunks.
Vajunks.
Vajunks. My God, he's dumped up.
He's all dumped up.
Oh God, he's got dumps like a truck. Truck.
Truck.
What about the thighs? The thighs like what? What?
So we did get a lot of those but in a chibi format, because we got it in the I think it was literally called Dragon Ball Fusions.
Yeah.
The one for the 3DS. So we did get a lot of the what if fusions, and I understand that, but I'd like to see them in a bigger 3D model style. And we did, granted it's going all the way back to Budokai 2. I believe it was Budokai 2. We did get those as playable 3D model characters, because we got Gokuel and Tiensha, and we even got completely out there, couldn't have happened situation, Super Boo absorbing Cell or Super Boo absorbing Frieza. Like we even got those in Budokai 2 because they were what if scenarios. My issue with those, of course, is I'm like, there's a whole lot of what ifs that would have needed to happen for those to have existed in the same time span as Boo.
We need Bulchi. And
Bulma and
Shima.
Chi.
We need
Considering-
Bulchi and Shima.
Especially considering we've never had them as fighter, which granted, I'm okay if we don't get Bulma as a fighter. Don't get me wrong. She's never been a fighter. Like,
Well,
she is she's tech support, let's be honest.
there have been a few times where she has been used in a combat system, but she is literally like her special moves are literally a rocket launcher.
Yeah. But like, I would not mind seeing them as playable, especially because I feel like we need more female representation in Dragon Ball, because it's a whole lot of dudes. It's a whole lot of dudes fighting dudes. Big meaty men slapping meat. But like, we do have, 18 as a baddie. You got Android 21, which granted was made specifically for the games, but we've got Android 21, we've got Android 18. We do have Chi-Chi, but then she just gets relegated to this tertiary role as a mother. We don't get to really see her be the fighter that we know she is.
Yeah, I also gotta say, I like that in the games when Videl became a character, her ki blast was slow and underpowered, and it got better. It got better as the games went on, but it showed that slow growth, and I really appreciated that.
I appreciated that because we're dealing with Xenoverse, because we're dealing with the potential, like the crossing of timelines and whatnot. I would like to see GT Pan, but honestly, I would like to see us get something that is specific to the game. I wouldn't mind us finally seeing an adult Pan, like a full-grown Pan, instead of just, yeah, she's like 10, maybe 14. We're not sure. She's a child, but also not.
There's a version of Chi-Chi floating around out there where she inherited more of the Ox King's genetics.
Amazon
she's like,
warrior.
Yeah, she's like Amazonian, like type, like
Yes.
really muscular and tall built. And I'm like, there was someone made a fan comic of her actually helping out in the fights that they did, because like Chi-Chi, when she gets enraged, she grows horns, like bull horns. And I'm like,
Nice.
See, why couldn't this have like? Why
Why couldn't Toriyama have thought of this?
That was so cool. Like, Chi-Chi is relevant again.
Yeah, exactly. So we were going with what you want. So you mentioned sliders. We're talking about the roster. You obviously, your eyes lit up a little bit there with Gokul.
It's my favorite, because even the anime references Gokul.
Yep. As you mentioned, the fusions of Bulma and Chi-Chi. What else?
Let's see. Okay, this is a bit ambitious. Fusions, like as a mechanic, between your character and your support characters.
I don't disagree that I would like to see that. I also do not think it'll happen, because that would be a lot on the, like, because if you think about it, they would have to figure out coding for damn near every possibility in the character creator, and then every character in the game, because you can, again, you haven't played Xenoverse, so you wouldn't know this, but yeah, you can pick if you're doing a fight, like if it's not a storyline fight where you're selected to who you have, you're restricted to who you have, rather,
Because it would
you
really
can
be
pick anybody.
It would really be a tie-in to fusions, like Dragon Ball
Yes.
fusions, because they would have to have the cuff.
True, because that's because that is the other big thing that a lot of people don't take when they think about fusion. If they're talking about a fusion like Gotenks or Gogeta, you can't have something. You couldn't have Goku and Gohan fuse with the fusion dance. You can't have Vegeta and Trunks fuse with the fusion dance. I mean, I guess you could, but Vegeta and Goku would both have to dramatically lower their power level to match their partner.
And Potara is just whoever.
Yeah.
Goku would not have happened with the dance.
No, exactly. Oh no! I threw that Potara earring and it landed on a pig!
Oolong!
Goklong!
Uku!
Uku! Uku! I am Uku!
Go long.
Go long! Oh god, he's turned into American football!
Yeah.
Go long!
He literally is just a football.
I think as someone who has played the games, I would like to see, obviously, as they're probably going to do, it's going to be the retelling of, everything Dragon Ball, as it always is. But I would like to see that more abridged, and I don't mean DBZA, I just mean shorten it. I don't need to play through the whole goddamn storyline of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT for the third time in a Xenoverse game. For the 8th time between Xenoverse, Budokai, and friggin' Sparking Zero. I know they need to, because especially if they're going to go with the Xenoverse theory of, there's time distortions. But I don't need to play through every fight. Yeah. Give me some cutscenes, that's fine. But I do not need to play through every fight.
To me,
that's always, something I would like.
It's always been something that's turned me off on games like that. That its only thing is you're not. It's not exactly a rail, type thing. There might be some choices you can make in the story, but outside of the story itself, it's only you're just fighting.
Yeah.
It's
here's the thing:
beat the enemy, progress the story. Fight the enemy, beat the enemy, progress the story. To an extent, that's why I've taken to a lot of more of adventure games, where it kind of alternates puzzles and combat.
Yeah. And that I've always been more of an RPG and puzzle adventure game guy. I play the Xenoverse games. It's one of the only fighting games I like. I will play Xenoverse and the Xenoverse, Budokai, Sparking Zero. I'll play the Dragon Ball Z games. I play Super Smash Bros. That's about it.
Yeah.
I don't even really partake in Mortal Kombat or Street Fighter. I've read up on Mortal Kombat because I do like the story and I have played it before. But I don't. I'm pretty much in the boat that you're in of cool, you're telling a story, and how do I progress that story? By beat up this person, win the fight.
Now, if the game I'm playing is a fighting game with a story mode, I can overlook the fact that it is, yes, progress the story, fight the enemy, progress the story, fight the enemy, because it's a fighting game. That's literally the whole fucking point of it. But
Xenoverse tries to straddle this line between fighting game and RPG.
Yeah. And it's pick a lane.
I was gonna say pick a lane. Pick which one you want to be. And I think when it comes to Xenoverse, you were getting ready to say that you were saying it's not quite a railroad. That's the problem. It is you're telling me a story, and I get it. It's a game that is meant to appeal to everyone, but you're telling me a story that I have seen 8 million times. I'm a Dragon Ball fan. I know the series.
It's here's a game that I don't know if you played it because you said you kind of steered clear of Mortal Kombat. There was a game, it was Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks. And in this game, you could play as either Kung Lao or Liu Kang. And it was an adventure game.
Yeah, did not play it, knew of it, have heard amazing things about it, other than the graphics were kind of wonky. But
It was a little wonky, but product of its time and all that. It was a very solid game. It also had a versus mode where you could play other characters that you'd meet in the storyline, but the maps were, because this was like a 3D, action adventure game, the maps themselves you had full 3D movement of.
Okay.
So the versus mode left a lot to be desired in that regard.
Okay.
Because it was like you were fighting in map areas, like there could be stairs and shit like that you could traverse and get higher ground and attack from above, and it's like it really just, it didn't feel like Mortal Kombat.
Well, and there was a baseline Mortal Kombat game, because I got out of Mortal Kombat. I was into it and then I got out of it. But for the time that I was into it, I can't remember which one it was, whether it was Deadly Alliance or Annihilation, but the story mode was a, like, not necessarily open world, but semi-open world explorer that then, oh, you found this person that you now have to fight. Like, oh, you ran into Kano and now you have to fight Kano. Oh, you're helping Sub-Zero and you have to beat Frost. And you were collecting the Kamidogu. I remember that.
Mm-hmm. That was
but yeah, like, it was Deception. Okay, it was Deception. I loved that. I thought that was a really great one. And I think a part of that was because it doesn't suffer from what Xenoverse suffers from, which is the issue that I have for Xenoverse and Budokai and all that is, cool, you have a story mode that is retelling me the anime / manga that I am a huge die-hard fan of.
Yeah.
I've seen this 8 million times. I don't need to play through it again.
That's what I like.
Now at least with Xenoverse, they're giving you the, oh yes, but we've messed with the timeline, you have to restore it. Yeah. So you get the kind of like offshoot what if scenarios, but in some cases you don't. In some cases it's still just playing through Goku's fight on Namek with Frieza.
Yeah.
Like,
and touching on Deception, I did like their story mode.
Mm-hmm.
Like the
I
whole
will
thing
say
about meditating to pass time, because certain chests only appeared on certain days, and you had to be there.
It was good shit.
Yeah.
I will say though, as we're talking fighting games for a second, which is still on the same train as Xenoverse, I will argue the fighting game with the best storyline to date, story mode, not storyline, best story mode to date, Super Smash Brothers for the Wii. Super Smash Brothers Brawl. The Subspace Emissary.
Oh yeah, no, hands down the best. Long as shit too. I was surprised.
Yeah, exactly. Fucking loved it though. Really hate that it. I hate that it has the best, because I wanted Ultimate to be so good. I wanted the storyline, or the story mode for Ultimate to be so good. The storyline for Ultimate is great.
The story
like
mode, it's basically like a fucking board game.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't mind that, but it's not nearly as good as Subspace Emissary was.
Yeah.
I love the story that they tell in Ultimate. I truly think that they did a great job, especially like at the time putting a button on the Super Smash Bros. Franchise. I still fully think we're going to get a new one for the Switch 2 here within the next, I'm going to be ambitious and say 9 months.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I'll give myself some grace. I'm just going to say we'll see it before the end of 2027. We'll put it that way. Because if I say within the next 9 months, that insinuates that they are going to announce it and release it within 2026.
Yeah, doubt they're going to be that quick about it.
No, fucking would hope they don't. Would hope they don't.
Yeah.
Because if they do, that's a cool. So you reused like what, 70% of the assets from Ultimate?
Yeah, you don't want to do that. And
No.
they know that.
You don't want to do that and then charge $70 for a new game. Now, if you were to tell me that we're getting Super Smash Bros. Ultimate HD Remaster for the Switch 2, cool. Then I expect that nothing is going to change except for you're going to res up the models and probably include all of the DLC in the game. Like, I could understand that. And at that point, yes, I could see it coming out before the end of this year. But if we're going to get a full-blown new Smash Bros. Game for the Switch 2, I got to be logical here and give myself the grace of we'll see it before the end of 2027. And mind you, because Mrs. Kami, Strawberry as you all know her, was a sweetheart, I do have a Switch 2 now, so I am honestly anxiously awaiting to hear news on that. We need to get you a Switch 2, as much as we are all kind of against Nintendo for some of their choices.
Yeah.
I need to get you a Switch 2 because I need you to play Pokopia, because you will enjoy Pokopia. You will enjoy Pokopia. It is
And
Pokemon
Wind and
meets
Waves.
Minecraft.
And Wind and Waves is going to be hitting on the Switch too, so.
I figure that we will somehow get you a Switch 2 before that launches in 2027. The problem is that I am torn straight down the middle 50-50 on when it's going to come out. Because they only said 2027. They did the same thing that Xenoverse 3 did of, I'm going to give an ambiguous year launch. Great. Couldn't even give me like fucking fall 2027 or winter 2027. Like, no, just 2027. My response to that, by the way, is to be the annoying kid on the car ride going, are we there yet? As soon as like January 1st, 2027 hits. Bandai Namco, Xenoverse 3 yet?
What about now?
Xenoverse 3 yet?
Now? How about now? What about now?
Xenoverse 3 yet? If you keep asking, we will turn this game around!
How about now?
Oh god, if they turn Xenoverse 3 around, that just means they're gonna come out with more Xenoverse 2 DLC. No!
The entire Xenoverse 3 is one giant fucking DLC.
Specifically because of Derek is Kami, we have ended production on Xenoverse 3. However,
we will be attaching his home address.
releasing now as a $70 DLC for Xenoverse 2. We call it the Kami Edition.
And then the game,
Early purchase.
in the game, people can run to the middle of New City, and there's just you and the gallows.
Are we there yet?
So you're just in the stockade. Can I get out yet?
When can I get out? 2027.
When am I going to be released?
And when am I going to be released? But I'm torn straight down the
And
middle
you're
when it comes to
"Man, joke's on you. They called me to voice myself."
But I'm torn straight down the middle 50-50 on when Winds and Waves will get released, because they could go balls to the wall with a late 2026 Pokemon Direct talking like in depth about the game, and then launch it on Pokemon Day 2027.
They could. They could.
Or-
they might want to go ahead and leak the finished starters so everyone can see how bipedal they all get.
Turns out they all are just Incineroar in different colors.
Yeah. No, that's why I love Skeledirge so much. Is like he starts off bipedal, doesn't finish that way.
Goes quadrupedal. He's the opposite. He's our favorite boy. No, so it's either that, which I could see them doing, but I also, like, much as I say it's a 50-50 split, I feel like it's more like 80-20. I don't see that happening. That's the 20%. It's a possibility, but I doubt it. The more likely is that we get the big in-depth talk about the game on Pokemon Day 2027, and it launches like every other fucking Pokemon game right before Black Friday. So it's possible that like they announced it in February 2026 and we don't get it until November, almost December 2027. And I think that is the more likely of the two. So I said 50-50. I'm really more like 80-20. But they, you know, companies, and Nintendo being one of them, companies have been out here aiming to try and prove us all wrong. So final thoughts from a non-player and a veteran player of Xenoverse. I'm excited.
I'm eager to get my toes wet in the world of Xenoverse. Like I want to see. Like I'm gonna come into it completely brand new, and I'm not going to know what sucks about it according to the internet because I wasn't there when it began.
Oh my god, they were already doing this in Xenoverse 2. Why aren't they doing it in Xenoverse 3? Well, I didn't play Xenoverse 2, so...
I didn't play Xenoverse 2, it's fine, man.
You're Butters in that one fucking South Park episode. I don't play World of Warcraft. But Butters, you say that you're on your computer all the time.
I'm playing Hilly Island Adventure.
Butters, go down. Go get on your computer, download World of Warcraft, and join this worldwide sweeping sensation.
Okay.
But with that being said, the reason why I said final thoughts is I'm looking at our time, and we still need to be able to get around to the that which gets kept behind the paywall. Just a reminder for those of you watching on YouTube, there are segments of On the Lookout with Kami and Popo that do not get posted here to YouTube, such as our Tunes, our This Guy, That Line, as well as future segments that I've been working up, that I've been concocting in my old brain here, is, as we've established, mind you, all of this you guys are hearing on YouTube, but then you're not going to get to hear it because it's going to be behind the paywall. How sad for you. Can we get 5 gifted subs? No, we don't need 5 gifted subs. We just need you to head over to the Patreon and go ahead and subscribe at the $5 tier, and that'll get you guys access to these special, these sweet little niblets that we leave off of the YouTube. But for those of you watching on YouTube, or for those of you watching on Patreon that are watching just the full recording, I've been Derek, aka Kami, CEO and founder of Atop the Lookout Productions. And remember that you are deserving of love. You are loved because I love you, and in all that you do, above all else, do good.
And I am Matt, aka Popo, and apparently just typing Goku's name made me forget how to spell monologue. And, yeah, don't eat the yellow snow, kids.
Goodbye, everyone.